Respect isn't given, it's taken psychologically. And the people who understand dark psychology, they don't chase respect. They build it invisibly and systematically. Today, I'm breaking down 30 tactics split into 6 categories. Each one is a weapon. By the end of this video, you'll see people and how they see you completely different. Trick number 1, weaponize silence. When someone disrespects you, don't react instantly. Don't defend yourself. Just go silent. Silence creates psychological pressure. Most people can't handle it. They'll start talking more, explaining themselves, or even apologizing. You didn't argue. You didn't fight. You simply let silence control the situation. Trick number 2, slow everything down. Nervous people move fast. Confident people move slow. Walk slowly. Speak calmly. Take a pause before responding. These small behaviors signal emotional control. When you slow down your actions, people subconsciously feel that you're not intimidated by anyone in the room. And calm control always commands respect. Trick number 3, speak less than necessary. One of the most powerful principles from the 48 laws of power is simple. Say less than necessary. The more you talk, the more your words lose impact. Powerful people don't speak constantly, but when they do speak, everyone listens, because fewer words give your voice more weight. Trick number 4, never explain yourself. Unsolicited, insecure people over-explain everything they do. They constantly justify their actions. Confident people don't. If someone respectfully asks for clarification, that's fine. But if nobody asked, you don't need to explain yourself. Quiet confidence shows that you trust your own decisions. Trick number 5, let silence become your answer. When someone challenges you or throws a subtle insult, don't rush to respond. Just smile slightly, stay calm, and say nothing. Hold eye contact for a moment, then look away and move on. That silence sends a powerful message. Their comment wasn't important enough to deserve your reaction, and that calm confidence is something people remember. Trick number 6, pause before answering. Never answer immediately. Pause for 2 or 3 seconds before speaking. That small delay signals that your response is thoughtful, not emotional. Reactive people answer instantly. Deliberate people choose their words, and people respect those who speak with intention. Trick number 7, lower your voice to raise your power. When people raise their voice, others tune out. But when someone lowers their voice and speaks calmly, people naturally lean in to listen. Instead of getting louder, slow down and reduce your volume. Quiet confidence draws attention far more than loud energy ever will. So trick number 8, use their name once. Using someone's name creates an instant psychological connection, but it only works when used carefully. Say their name once during the conversation, naturally and calmly. Their brain registers that you recognize them personally, and that subtle acknowledgement builds trust and respect. Trick number 9, ask questions instead of arguing. When someone says something incorrect, most people jump into an argument, but arguing often makes people defensive. Instead, ask calm questions. For example, interesting, what made you think that? Now they must explain their reasoning, and many times they'll realize the flaw themselves. You guide the conversation without turning it into a fight. Trick number 10, the strategic contradiction. Direct disagreement often creates resistance. A smarter strategy is to agree first, then shift the perspective. Say something like, "You're right about that, and also consider this." You didn't attack them. You simply added another frame to the conversation. And that subtle move lets you influence the discussion without creating conflict. We're halfway through, 20 more tricks to go, and the next category, this is where things start getting dark. But before we continue, drop a comment below. Which trick have you already seen someone use on you? I read every single comment. Now, let's continue. Trick number 11, stop fidgeting completely. Fidgeting is the body revealing anxiety. Touching your face, tapping your fingers, shifting constantly, these small habits signal nervousness. Instead, go still. Stillness shows control, and controlled energy naturally commands respect. Trick number 12, take up space. Dominant people expand, insecure people shrink. When you sit, don't collapse inward. Sit upright and relaxed. When you stand, plant your feet firmly. Your posture sends a message before you speak. Make sure it communicates confidence. Trick number 13, the 70-30 eye contact rule. Hold eye contact about 70% of the time when someone is speaking. Not an aggressive stare, just a calm, steady gaze. Most people break eye contact quickly. When you don't, it signals confidence and presence. And that difference instantly changes how people perceive you. Trick number 14, control your breathing. Anxiety speeds up your breathing. Confidence slows it down. Before an important conversation or moment, take one slow, deep breath. It relaxes your body and clears your mind and helps you stay composed. People can feel that calm energy immediately. Trick number 15, the strategic exit. Never wait for a conversation to fade out. Instead, leave when the interaction is still positive. Simply say something like, "I've got to go. Great talking with you." Now, people remember the interaction at its best moment, and that makes them want to talk to you again. Trick number 16, become less available. Respect follows scarcity. When you are always available, people start taking your presence for granted. Start protecting your time. Say no more often. Become slightly harder to reach. Not rude, just selective. What becomes rare becomes valuable. Trick number 17, never react emotionally in public. Public reactions create public power shifts. The moment you lose emotional control in front of others, you give them influence over you. Instead, stay calm and composed. If something needs a reaction, handle it privately, never in front of the crowd. Emotional control is one of the strongest signals of authority. Trick number 18, never compete for attention. People who chase attention rarely earn respect. Respected individuals don't fight to be noticed. They observe, they listen, they wait. And when they finally speak, people pay attention because their presence has weight. Trick number 19, disagree without defending. You don't need long explanations to disagree. Sometimes the strongest response is simple. "I see it differently." Then stop talking. That calm certainty shows confidence, and confidence often speaks louder than arguments. Trick number 20, mirror selectively. Subtle mirroring builds instant psychological connection. When someone leans forward, you lean slightly forward too. When they nod, you nod calmly. Their subconscious reads it as familiarity. And when people feel understood, trust grows quickly. Where trust appears, respect usually follows. Trick number 21, build a reputation for one thing. The strongest reputations are built on one clear trait. He never breaks his word. She never panics. He always delivers. Choose one quality you want people to associate with you and protect it consistently. Over time, that single reputation becomes your identity. Trick number 22, never reveal your next move. Predictable people are easy to control. Keep some of your plans private. Let people wonder what you're working on. Mystery creates psychological leverage because people can't prepare for what they can't predict. Trick number 23, let your results do the talking. Many people talk about what they plan to do. Powerful people simply do it. Stop announcing every move. Stop explaining every decision. Let your results speak louder than any promise. Trick number 24, compliment effort, not talent. Most compliments focus on talent, but recognizing someone's effort feels deeper. Saying that must have taken a lot of work shows that you truly noticed their dedication. When people feel genuinely seen, trust grows, and trust builds respect. Trick number 25, never punch down. Attacking people with less status doesn't create strength. It reveals insecurity. Respected individuals choose their battles carefully and don't waste energy on those beneath them. Restraint often shows more power than aggression. Trick number 26, know when to walk away. The ability to walk away is a form of power. Bad deals, toxic conversations, unhealthy relationships. Knowing when to leave protects your position. When people see that you're willing to walk away, they realize you can't easily be controlled. Trick number 27, the strategic cold read. Sometimes the best influence comes from simple observations. For example, you seem like someone who makes decisions quickly. It's not an accusation, just a calm observation. When people feel accurately noticed, they pay closer attention to you. Trick number 28, never seek validation. Constantly asking for approval weakens your authority. Phrases like, "Does that make sense?" or "right?" signal uncertainty. Instead, state your thoughts clearly and confidently. Confidence makes people listen. Trick number 29, control. Who controls your time? Time is one of the strongest signals of value. Who you give your time to and how easily you give it communicates your priorities. Protect your time carefully. When your time feels limited, your presence becomes more valuable. Trick number 30, respect yourself. First, this is the master principle behind all the others. People often mirror the way you treat yourself. If you carry yourself with confidence and self-respect, others naturally respond the same way. When you believe your presence matters, the room starts to believe it too. 30 tricks. One goal: to make you psychologically untouchable. These aren't just theories, this is dark psychology. Battle-tested, ancient, and rarely discussed in public conversations. If this video shifted something in your thinking, then make sure you subscribe to Dark Mind 999, because every week I break down psychological strategies that most creators are too afraid to talk about. And before you leave, comment below, which trick are you going to use first? I read every comment. Welcome to Dark Mind 999.